no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending. We got no plans.
This is your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. Look, I have no problem with money. Who doesn't like money? It's good for buying things, you're giving to a stripper who you want to spend more time with, or buying things for a stripper friend, or paying off a stripper when she knows too much, or stuffing in a stripper's G-string. You ever tried to tuck compliments or a poem in a stripper's thong? It infuriates them. So I have no problem with money. Well, except for the fact that it's a measurement and we all treat it as if it's true wealth, and the debt inherent in it is a huge issue that we hardly... You get the point. But anyway, money has its good side. It's undeniable that many great things have been created in the pursuit of cash. But when things are done only for money, purely for dollars, that thing ends up sucking. When movies are done only for money, you get the Transformers and Battleship and Fast and Furious and Emptiness in a Pretty Dress. When theater is only for money, you get Spider-Man the Musical and Legally Blonde the Musical and Punch Me in the Throat and Drag My Earlobes Over Fossilized Coral Reef the Musical. When technology is only for money, you get weapons for war, speakers and earphones designed to break after 100 uses, and telephones that after 1 week are more obsolete than Jay Leno interviewing Pat Robertson. When medicine is done only for money, we get treatments rather than cures and prescription pills that cost more than blood diamonds. When healthcare is only for money, you get people yelling "let him die" at a poor person who needs a transplant. Political office only for money, you get the ripest group of well-dressed turd piles, snake oil selling snakes who would pawn their own child in exchange for a good rating from the gun lobby, yeast infections, obese conceptions, wrestling over who gets to be on Lucifer's side in the 5-on-5 Senate basketball game. Schooling only for money, you get for-profit scams indebting students to a lifetime of pointless, meaningless work they despise, placing their self-worth in a fantasy football game because they had their hope of affecting any small change in a tiny part of this world beaten out of them. Imprisonment only for money, we get countless millions locked away for petty crimes, destroying their lives for a bump in the prison industrial stock price. Armed conflict only for money. You get a state of infinite war. Why stop the gravy train, huh? Why kill the golden goose? Why take your fully loaded Glock of a out of the glory hole of an oil pipeline? Media done only for money? We get 6 propaganda-pushing conglomerates owning the entire landscape. Music only for money? Britney Spears, mass-produced, auto-tuned, auto-written, possibly ass-produced, totally forgettable fest, the soundtrack of a dying civilization. TV only for money? You get The Big Bang Theory, #1 rated TV show. Making money our only motivation pushes us toward a civilization of war, imprisonment, and vapid nothingness. I'm not saying financial gain can't be a motivator, but why does it feel like we're getting to a point where it's the only motivator? That's been your moment of clarity. You can help this web series continue and get bigger by simply leaving a comment or giving this video a thumbs up. Also, I have live comedy shows coming up in Kansas City, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just go to LeeCamp.net/schedule to find out about them and get tickets. And please tell your friends if they live in those cities. Tell them to come out. Thanks a lot. Keep fighting.
No plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretend.